In this video, we ground Carl up into a patty and we're gonna see who can take the biggest bite. In this video, I entered my 2-year-old son Quinley into a boxing match with a pit bull. In this video, oh Jesus. Oh, what did we do again? In this video, we did 2 tours in Vietnam.
Jimmy? I think they're in the trees.
In this video, we introed a JustChump YouTube video. Hey, what's going on, chumpers? I just got done. And in this video, Hey! My turn. My turn. Stop it. I just got done clicking like and subscribe and left a comment down below letting MrBeast know that I would be back in a couple minutes. But my mom made me do my homework. Jimmy Donaldson. I mean, don't you just want to get a beer with that guy? Did you know that MrBeast's real name was Jimmy Donaldson? Oh, you did? Oh. Well, what about Ninja? Nope, it's not Tyler. It's not Tyler Blevins. No, it's actually Rich. So, learn something new every day here, I guess. What about a dude named Jimmy Donaldson can make him so entertaining that 100 million people smash that subscribe button? Which you should do, by the way. I've been looking at the stats. You guys are watching this shit and you aren't subscribing, so please, just click it. Is it his looks? Well, I think Jimmy and I both know he's no Timothy. Neither am I, frankly, and neither are you. Either. I mean, it's Timothy Chalamet. It's like the unicorn of boys. Is MrBeast the funniest creator on YouTube? I also wouldn't say so. He's had good bits on people's podcasts, but none of his personality really shines through in his main channel videos. Partly because he's family friendly, and another part because he sort of takes on a more announcer role in the videos anyway. So what is it that brings in such large audiences to watch 4 Twinks and a Beast? I wrote that and I just really wanted to say it. I don't even know if it's that funny, but I needed to get it out of my mouth. Listen, if I don't copyright that, Netflix is gonna make it into a show, run 1 season in June, and cancel it July 1st, so I gotta get on this shit. To me, the biggest reason that MrBeast has become so popular online is desperation.
MrBeast 6000
MrBeast's original strategy to growth on YouTube was putting himself through strenuous challenges that could only exist in Ted Kaczynski's wet dreams. That's the Unabomber! Saying Logan Paul 100,000 times, watching It's Everyday Bro for 10 hours straight, counting to 200,000, and it actually worked. But obviously, nobody's gonna sit down and watch a 10-hour video unless it's about iCarly or Victorious. So why the fuck are the views so high? Well, people wanted to check if he actually did it. Clicking through the video serves as enough proof that he actually completed the challenge. And then you go click out and you see that Logan Paul actually posted a dead body.
Okay, a lot of things going through my mind. This is a first for me?
MrBeast was so desperate to hop on the trends at these times, but he didn't have the same allure that commentary white guy 1, 6, 7, 8, and 15 had, so he had to strive for absurdity. Of course, this video won't really go into the absurdity of MrBeast, so if you don't want to hear white commentary guy number 238 talk about it, Ro Ramden has a wonderful video, actually 2 videos about MrBeast. My favorite of the 2 is probably MrBeast and Dystopian Surrealism. Big words, I know, but she has more humor in one joint custody tweet than I do in 22 years of life, so after you're done with this video, I suggest you go check it out. Back to the Beast. Jimmy had to rely on this idea that he was so desperate for viewers that he would put himself through these mind-numbing self-challenges in order to garner an audience. It's not like he killed anybody for views. Only I'm crazy enough to do that. And Logan Paul's crazy enough to record it and put it online. But even a young MrBeast pictured himself being a YouTuber when he was older. You can see this concurrently throughout every single one of those "Hi, me in blank" years videos that he posts every now and then. I think it's kind of interesting because a lot of people compliment MrBeast on his work ethic, his drive. And while I don't want to negate that, looking back on the earlier videos, I don't know if I would call sitting down and watching Logan Paul for 10 hours work ethic or just pure desperation. Hopping on the right trends, talking about the right people, yeah, it's savvy perhaps, but hardworking? Jimmy would go on to keep these self-challenges as a minor part of his content. Videos like burying myself alive for 50 hours, standing still in Times Square for 24 hours, or, you know, if you're desiring terrible precedents to set, starving himself for 30 days. Always gotta throw in that lovable kicker. But the earliest self-challenge videos aren't really what people would consider classic MrBeast. It would actually be the desperation of his friends that would play into classic MrBeast.
Mr. B6000.
Now, I don't know if MrBeast calls them Beast Boys. I don't know if anybody calls them that. But holy shit, is that not dope as fuck? If they use that, I want 10% royalties and Carl's phone number. The first example of the Beast Boys becoming the focus of the video and competing for some type of reward was the Last to Leave Circle Wins $10,000 challenge. The video stars current Beast Boys, Chandler and Chris, and former Beast Boys, Garrett and Tyler. Tyler? Who the fuck is that guy? Who is that? I think that is just a made-up filler Beast Boy until they can complete the coding for Carl AI. It's very obvious in this video that the driving comedic force of MrBeast videos from then on out really relied heavily on his friends. Not saying that he's not a funny guy, but in these videos, Jimmy takes on more of a facilitator role, while his friends take on the talent role. This would become a trend for MrBeast, as he would hold money out on a fishing line for all the boys to chase. Wee, here comes Carl, wee, little piggy. I'm giving too much shit to Carl. I just love him, and I'm not being facetious. This isn't scripted, okay? I'm noticing I wrote a lot of Carl jokes. It's because I love him. It is... Give me like 2 more paragraphs and I'm gonna say something nice, okay? Now, of course, the group served as a revolving door. Beast Boys would come and go, but MrBeast stayed the same. A fucking psychopath jigsaw of YouTube.
In this video, we chained Chandler up to a meat grinder and oiled Chris up in gasoline. The only way to unchain Chandler is for Carl to set Chris on fire and burn the mechanism that will shred Chandler into a delicious beast burger.
Shouldn't have gotten into crypto, Chandler. If Carl saves you, he's gonna get canceled on Twitter for defending an NFT holder. Here's my Carl side note. He has been hit by not 1 but 2 waves of MrBeast fans thinking that he's ruining the Beast Boys. First wave started with Call Me Carson. And the second wave was started by retired Subway Surfer TikTokers who finally made it out of kindergarten because they think Carl is turning Chris gay. He is not making Chris gay. Carl is a sweet baby boy, and you leave him alone at once. I'm not fucking playing. I'm not joking. The way that the Beast Boys fought for rewards in these competitions, you would think that their life depended on it. Now, I think we all know that MrBeast was probably just paying them for being in the videos already, and they were well off. However, it still made 4 refreshing videos on the platform. Their desperation is a bit more manufactured, but still the precedent is set that these people are fighting for their lives for however much money, standing in a circle for a ridiculous amount of time, repeatedly riding roller coasters, starving themselves. Nope, they haven't done that yet. That was just Jimmy. They haven't done it. Yet. The most profitable form of desperation for MrBeast videos is that of the subscriber.
Mr. B6000.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to watching MrBeast every day until it gets $300,000. Today we are on day 135. Back again, YouTube grind. That's what we're watching today. MrBeast, if you're watching this, hit me up. Let's get into it.
Guys, I wanted to start off.
Hi, it's me again. This is video number 212 of me asking Aunt MrBeast help to pay for the medical bills. Video number 212 of me asking Aunt MrBeast help to pay for the medical bills.
Day 4 of juggling until MrBeast helps
Can you please
me.
send me to the challenge? You want to see this?
MrBeast, could you help me out, please?
So get halfway down. One more go.
2 of asking MrBeast to donate to our band.
I'm already a pretty cool teacher, but you know what would impress my students is if David Dobrik or MrBeast cleared my wish list, and then I told my students, like, oh, you know, MrBeast or David Dobrik.
The only one with a quiet urge to tag MrBeast in a video saying that you would literally go down to the pits of hell and have Satan bitch slap you for a small down payment of a home. Satan TKO my ass and probably steal my soul? Absolutely. My kids have their own room and a place to call their home that's not my fucking mommy's. You know it, sugar. I literally share a room with my 4-year-old. Privacy? What the hell is that? Pun intended. Nah. Do fucking anything at this point. I would dress up as the Grinch, go to the mall of his choosing, and I would literally scare the shit out of crotch goblins. Don't you dare judge me. Inflation is a son of a bitch.
Say hypothetically, I give you $1 million in cash, but only 30 minutes to spend it. What would you do?
I'll take that bet. Pay for school. Pay off my mom and dad's bills and loans and everything. Pay for my sister's school. Buy a car.
About 30-something
buy a house.
in loans because I didn't
buy some
finish school. I pay off.
Well, I'm a father with a special
pay
needs
off my
child,
medical bills
so
that I've been.
we really don't get to go out a lot due to his condition and stuff like that. And sometimes we get the looks and the stares and everything. So I've been wanting to put together a project called Make Good Choices, and I would open up a chain of restaurants geared for special needs families, so they could go out and get the restaurant experience without having to worry about getting the stares or the ridicule or just the people that feel uncomfortable. And it would give them an opportunity to enjoy the dining experience with their children and be out in public and not have to worry about.
Well, that's easy. I have a friend of mine who has breast cancer and she's trying to sell her car. So, just get money just to survive,
Most people get mad and say this is a bad way to get views. Tell them, you're okay with this. Are you okay with it?
Hell yeah.
That's right, YouTube.
Best day of my life, right here.
Homeless people don't care if I use them for views. I'm doing this because I love people.
He's only doing it because he cares about people.
Yeah, totally. Alright, later, boys.
Okay, yeah, good video. Solid video. I think anyone who releases videos does understand that feeling. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.
It was a common theme throughout many of MrBeast's videos that subscribers would be brought out for these challenges to compete for these rewards. Jimmy would even advertise at times that if you subscribe, there is a chance that you could be in the next video. And for me, this is where the purity of MrBeast's rise to stardom gets a bit blurry for me. In the previous videos, the content was reliant on this desperation that wasn't real for people who aren't really facing these inequalities. MrBeast would have been a great Best Buy manager. Carl had a face born for Broadway. And Chandler would have made an excellent gas station clerk. But in all seriousness, it is kind of devastating that there are 100 million MrBeast subscribers. And while not all, but a good portion of them are probably banking on the fact that they will make it into a video one day. And if they don't make it into a video through selection, they'll be at a store and somebody's gonna run up on them and say, "Are you subscribed to MrBeast?" And they're gonna say yes, and they're gonna get a Tesla, and there is a part of them that believes that there is a chance that will happen. Jimmy has broken a lot of ground on what YouTube content is and what it should be, and has sort of made a new lane for creators. Now there's people like Eric, Ben Azalart, the Stokes twins. I don't know who any of these people are. Jamie pulled that MrBeast clone on the TV. I don't know who any of those people are. But you go ahead and you look through their thumbnails and tell me that they are not just playing off the same algorithm that MrBeast created. These YouTubers are using similar methods of desperation in order to grow their own audience. When the wealth disparity is so great, especially in the US, that 10-year-olds have to pray to a dude named Jimmy Donaldson in order to fulfill their material needs, it shows that we've strayed far away from whatever fucking path was intended for us as humanity. No video exemplifies this greater than MrBeast's Squid Game video. Now, for those of you who are stuck under a rock or have repeatedly bashed themselves in the head with that rock, the show is a critique of capitalism. People are willing to deprive themselves, be humiliated, risk their lives while taking others in order to receive a prize with no real promise that the prize will be granted to them. However, it is the obsession of the idea of that prize that drives them to go further and do these things. And while this is probably the most absurd shit that I have said in my life, The same can be said for MrBeast subscribers. While not all, but a good handful of MrBeast subscribers probably remain subscribed in order for a chance to be in a video, even though it isn't promised. And then even if you make it in a video, you put yourself through all the challenges, you still may make it through the video without winning that prize, like in the Squid Game video. MrBeast puts up 456 contestants to compete for $456,000, which is life-changing to a lot of people, a majority of the population of the world, I would say. Friends are pitted against each other in the game of marbles. There is spontaneous betrayal that takes place in the glass game. These are real people who are competing for a prize that could change their life. This could be a life-saving prize. In reality, think about it. Again, in America, when healthcare is not guaranteed to you, this money could literally be used to save a life. It becomes barbaric at a point. People are clawing over each other in order to get a chance to win the prize. Now, a lot of creators who make videos on MrBeast tend to be, for lack of a better word, dick riders! They give Jimmy a lot of the benefit of the doubt. They provide opinions with a lot of qualifiers to cover their ass because, at the end of the day, it is literally the king of YouTube. And being in bad graces is not the most educated move, business-wise. What I will say is that MrBeast is a businessman. I don't know if he works hard, but he certainly works smart. YouTube used to be a site of pure creativity. Not to touch on the fact that I'm 22 years old, which essentially makes me a fossil on this hellscape of an Ethernet connection, but back in my day, creativity thrived on YouTube. Silly animated shorts, creative comedic sketches, actual storytelling videos, creators like Kick the PJ, Swoozy, Grace Helbig, Shane Dawes. The creators formerly ruled the platform with their creativity, their personality, their art, and now it just feels like a bunch of MrBeasts. He has set a tempo for what YouTube content should be, or what it needs to be. And considering the fact that the basis of this is that creators should be weaponizing desperation in order to grow their following, it paints a very scary image for what's to come. Giving subscribers hope to be in a YouTube video, pulling people from stores who follow you on TikTok to give them a prize, making your waiter do that silly new challenge in order to get their tip, giving your grandmother her medication if enough people like the video. Mind you, only one of those concepts are fake, and we are very close to making it real. I'm very close to making it real. I'm working on the schematics as we speak. I'm thinking like a pulley system, and then every time you like, it opens a hatch and the pills pour down. Oh, what? Oh, you're upset? You're upset that I'm using YouTube likes to properly medicate my grandmother? MrBeast starved himself for 20 days! Do I think that MrBeast is intentionally utilizing desperation? Possibly. I hate to say it, but I just don't view the content as something so mind-blowingly life-changing that 100 million people are dying to see that next upload. It's stale to me. And even Jimmy tweeted that it's stale to him, and he plans on changing the pacing or changing the types of videos or just making a change in the coming year. So what makes up for this massive gap of 10-year-olds and random scattered 50 and 60-year-olds that are subscribed to MrBeast? In my opinion, it is the belief that they will be visited by the ghost of Christmas Beast, along with $10,000 to help pay for their dad's kidney surgery, college debt, and their rent. And if they're in America, there's only $490,000 left to pay. Alright, enough of trying to make you a communist by talking about MrBeast. Let's see what the Beast Boys are up to.
Alright, that's Chris has 3 X's now.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, that's Chris has 3 X's now.
What? What? This can't be. This is the real issue of MrBeast all along. I gotta do something. But what? I know. I'll fix it through song. Hey Chandler. It's me again. I know I left 456 voicemails on your phone, but I think this song is all I need to say to you, so. Chandler, please stop vaping. It's not good for your lungs. Got a hole in my heart gaping, cause we're not touching tongue shit. I can't make you gay. That's what Carl did to Chris. Carl blew a kiss. Now Chris don't wanna be cis. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm sobbing on the beat. Chandler, please don't fucking vape, or I'll go MrBeast. And if you got a problem, you can take it to my lawyer. Take those jewel pods, pop them. I'm the fucking Beast Boy Vape Destroyer. I'm the Beast Boy Vape Destroyer. I don't know. Don't ask a question. I really don't have any answers. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, comment, like, and subscribe if you love MrBeast and you love challenges and you love money and you love $10 million and if you want to win $10 million. I think MrBeast is a very perplexing topic. As weird as it sounds, I appreciate you sticking with me as I just shrivel into an analytical schmuck. But 3 years from now, this video is probably going to be a lot more relevant than it is today. Seriously, just check in with me when YouTube is just TV with a bunch of cartoonish, unrealistic thumbnails fucking airbrushing your skin until you don't have pores. Seriously, look at this picture. Look at this. Jimmy don't beast like that. Jimmy don't beast like that. That's all I got. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Streaming for too many hours. Damn, I gotta take a shower. Damn, I gotta take a shower. Damn, I gotta take a shower. This shit is slapping like the mountains. Check, full, I'm just steady chowing. Drivers, get the buckets out. It's time to get wet like a